Oh hi and welcome back. I realise it's been a really long time since I've done a video of all my favourite things to recommend to you guys, but long story short, my camera just absolutely died and I just kind of lost interest in trying to refilm stuff that I'd already filmed because my camera flicked off halfway through. So I've got a new camera, which means I can get back into trying to make some more regular kind of It Rach videos for you, because I know you like recommendations and I know you like spending money like me. So I'm gonna get straight into it because otherwise it's gonna be the longest video of all time. I'll try and keep it under 20 minutes. I know I say that every time, but anyway, we'll give it a go. So I'm kind of gonna do it in a bit of an order of skincare, makeup and hair stuff today. The skincare stuff it could also be a reflection of what my daily skincare routine is at the moment. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah. So first up, I've got cleansers. So I know I've talked a lot about cleansers, and I do, I'm not the most loyal person when it comes to brands and things. There's a few things that I'll always stick to, but stuff like skincare, I'm kind of happy just to try anything. It is fun trying new stuff. I do try and use it for about a month before I recommend it, because I think sometimes that's how long it takes your skin to kind of really get used to what your new, products that you're bringing in are. So first of all, I'm going to start with the new Micellar cleansing water in oil that I've been using. So I found like the Micellar water is pretty good but quite drying, and then when I saw I used to be one of these people who's like, who would put oil on their face, until I realized that often your oil production on your face increases if you've got dry skin. Okay, so it's trying to make it less dry, it makes more oil. So I'm all about trying to have nice soft supple skin, and for me anything with oils in it kind of just gives off that vibe that it's going to do that for me. So I found the Garnier Skin Active Micellar water. Just going to get it to focus there. It's not going to, anyway, skincare, it is waterproof makeup remover. Removes makeup and cleanses and soothes. No rinse off. It's for face, eyes, lips, and it's non-greasy. So definitely up my street, all of those things. It's got the two little, the oil separates at the top, so you just give it a nice shake. And I've been using these giant, 50 giant makeup pads to drown onto, they're huge, like this. Huge big makeup pads, drown it, and I can pretty much just use one, maybe two, depending on what sort of makeup I've got on the day, to get all my makeup off, including my eyes. And it's just nice, it's really gentle. So it's true, you do not have to rinse anything off with this product. It literally just feels so beautiful, and then I'll just cleanse my skin after that. So definitely recommend that one. Garnier kind of always have sales at Priceline where you can pick this up. So if you're not sold, I just recommend waiting until it's on sale, and you're not really losing much if you don't like it. So that's the first thing. Then what I'll go on to is a deep clean cleanser. So I still use the Soap and Glory one that I've put in a previous video, usually every morning, but for at night time when, particularly coming home from work, my skin just feels dry, I want to just a nice deep clean after taking my makeup off. I've been using this Neutrogena Deep Clean facial cleanser for normal to oily skin. So this is so nice. It's kind of got an orangey smell to it, which anything with a scent, it's so up my street, but I absolutely love this. It's really freshening. It doesn't give you that really tight feeling. When you've cleansed your skin and get that really tight feeling afterwards and you just want to drown it in moisturizer. It doesn't give you that feeling. It's really kind of soft feeling afterwards. It is a soft cleanser. I think that was the other thing that really drew it to me, is that anything with the word soft in it in relation to my skin, I'm gonna probably buy it. So yeah, definitely recommend this one. Again, it's around the $10 mark. I think I picked this up in a sale as well. That's usually when I tend to try and buy new things, is when it's on sale, because then that way if I don't like it, I don't feel like I've just poured a whole heap of money down the drain. So yeah, definitely give that one a go. Now, the next lot of stuff I'm going to show you could be controversial, because I will tell you right now, I was a bit like, not for me when somebody said you should give it a go. But one of my dear friends told me to try the skincare range that comes from Audi, and I was like, really? I don't think so. But, you know, I trust her judgment, so I went and picked up a couple of products from Aldi. And oh my goodness, I've been using this for about 2 months now. I really wanted to use it for a while to make sure that my skin didn't freak out after a month and just break out and be hideous. So I picked up these things a couple of months ago, and I am obsessed with this skincare range. So I'll show you what it is. It's called the Lacura, I think it's Lacura, I'm not 100% sure, Renew Expert Skin System, I don't know what you would call it. So what I use every day is after cleansing my face, I will put on the Lacura Renew Q10 Plus Intensive Serum. So I love serums. I just feel like it makes everything else work so much better on my face. I have noticed a huge difference actually since I've started using serums on my face probably a year or so ago. It's just made a huge difference with the brightening effect of I just feel like my makeup and everything goes on so much nicer. So yeah, it's this one. So it's a 50ml little glass bottle. Packaging's really nice. It was about, I think this was on sale when I got it, so it was $7. Otherwise it's around that $10 to $15 mark for a serum. Now you can spend hundreds of dollars on a serum. I don't know if anybody has done some kind of comparing the low range Aldi serum to the $300 serums that you can get over, you know, in the fancy department stores. But the way I see it is, if it works for you, it works for you. This works for me. I've tried some more expensive serums and this is so nice. You just use 2 little pumps. You can use it day and night, which is another good thing. I find if I have to have different ones for evening and morning, it's too much in my cupboard and it gets annoying. But yeah, so the Lacura, I hope that's how you say it, Lacura Serum is the first thing. Then in the mornings I will use the Lacura Skin Science Renew Expert Wrinkle Filling Day Cream with SPF 15. You can get lots, so they've got ones for like aging skin, wrinkled skin, youthful skin. I've kind of gone for the middle of the range one. It is quite a thick moisturizer, but again, that's kind of what I feel like my skin is craving at the moment. I do have fine lines around my eyes. They are getting or should I say less fine as I'm getting a bit older. I'm finding makeup settles into them a little bit more than they used to, which is mildly upsetting, but we'll just brush over that. So this has been fantastic, and of course anything you need with an SPF is going to be great. Particularly in Australia, we need to be using sun protection on our faces if we want to remain youthful for longer than, you know, 30 years. It is, yeah, you get a decent amount in it. As I said, it's quite a thick consistency. My only probably very slightly downfall to this would be that it does smell a smidge like sunblock, which I don't have an issue with, but if that's something, you know, if you want a really nice beautiful smelling moisturizer, this is probably not going to be for you. But if you want one that works, this is going to be for you. And again, it's around that $10 mark. How can you get such good moisturizer for $10? And also it's Aldi, so you can pick it up anywhere. I don't have to wait until I'm heading to Marion to go to Mecca to pick up my favourite orange ginseng, which is still my favourite, but again, for everyday use when I've got to just pick something up at a supermarket, this is your go-to. I just realised how unloyal I am to things. I recommend like different moisturisers all the time. Yeah, I still love all of them, but yeah, anyway, Lacura. Then of course you need a nice night cream. So I think I put a call out on Instagram, I can't really remember, for a nice night cream, and I had a few nice, like, good responses, but I tried a few different things and nothing just sat well with me. And I do have sensitive skin, so if I find something that, you know, my skin doesn't love, it tends to break out pretty quickly. So yeah, often I was just about to say often when I find something I stick to it, but clearly I don't. But yeah, I sometimes do feel a bit nervous about trying different skincare things. But yeah, again, this Lacura, the night cream, it is so divine. It's a bit thinner, or not thinner, not as thick, I guess, as the day cream, which I thought was a bit weird because I thought it should be the opposite, but I do find it really soaks beautifully into the skin. I just lather it on after I've cleansed my face, and yeah, it is just so nice. And the other thing I like is when I wake up, my skin still feels really soft and moisturized, so it really does the good thing. Again, this is the wrinkle filling range, the Renew Expert, and it's the night cream, so yeah, definitely jump on that one. I'm super impressed with that Lacura, and I just think anything that's affordable that you can pick up easily, yeah, that's going to be my bag. And then just quickly, I've talked about the Mario Badescu range before. I really need to give all their skincare a go actually, because I still have only used the facial spray, but I was so excited the other day when I popped into Mecca and found that they had brought out a lavender with aloe and chamomile facial spray. Oh my goodness, for before bed, so night cream on, spray of this over the top, it is like heaven. I just have always associated lavender with calm and relaxed, perfect for bedtime, kind of perfect when I'm anxious for no reason, which is like my baseline. You know, just to be able to go, oh, I feel so anxious, give it a quick spray, and it's just like, ah, it's just so nice and cleansing and beautiful. I absolutely love it. So I've got the green, which is the aloe and aloe and chamomile on its own, can't remember, and then their original spray, and now I've got this one. So they're just kind of everywhere in the house, and they're so handy to just pick up and give it a spray. This one lives next to my bed, so it's definitely a bedtime routine kind of spray, but definitely pick that one up. Still only $9. Bargain! So quickly moving on to makeup, because again, I don't want to make this the longest video ever. I have kind of been loyal to my makeup recently. There's not a huge amount that I've tried that's been new. I haven't really needed anything new, so this is just 3 little things that I've picked up in the last couple of months that I've absolutely loved. And the first one you may have seen on one of my Insta stories, but I'm just going to talk to you about it now. It is the Mecca Max Bring On Bright Illuminating Primer. Oh my God, say that 3 times fast. So it comes in this little package like this. It's $20. $20. For me, anything that you can pick up that's priming and illuminating and a Mecca Max brand for 20 bucks, yeah, thank you very much. One thing I've learned about this one is less is definitely more. I lathered this on my face and then used a NARS illuminating foundation together, and no, I mean, I didn't realize it at the time, probably because of the lighting in my bathroom, but I was actually going to Groove in the Moo and I took a photo of my face, which if I'm smart, I'll try and insert the photo into this video. And it was, yeah, like a bronze statue. Come now, I took a selfie and I looked like a bronze statue. So it was not good. I think you definitely want to use this with a foundation that is not also illuminating, because the shine is just, and it's not for me. Could be for you and that's fine, but my face just, it looked dumb. I may as well have had glitter all over my face. But this one underneath like a, so today I've actually got this on underneath just a Rimmel foundation, so you could use it under a matte foundation, and it just really still brings that beautiful light lit up look, you know, lit from within kind of look, and it smells amazing. It's kind of like a, I just feel like it's kiwi fruit, but I might be wrong. Anyway, it's just so lovely. It's kind of pearly pink when it comes out, and it smooths on beautiful. But yes, less is definitely more. So literally like the size of your little finger drop on the back of your hand and then into your face will be more than enough. So this product for $20 is gonna last me a really long time, but it's hydrating, and yeah, beautiful product, Mecca. Love your work. So that's one of the things that I've been absolutely loving. The next thing that I have picked up that I'm absolutely loving, and people have been talking about it for years, and I've just, I don't know why I haven't tried it, but it is the Born This Way, Too Faced Born This Way, oh hang on, Radiant Concealer, Under Eye Concealer. So you'll see it's a little travel size. I think that's probably why I picked it up for the first time, because they brought it out in these little tester or travel sizes, and I'm just obsessed with these because to me it's like it's a no risk option to buy it, because it's under $20. It's a nice little cute one you can pop in your makeup bag if you do love it, and then go and get the full size if you don't like it. No, it's under 20 bucks, like you haven't thrown too much money down the drain. But I absolutely love this. I use it mostly just for under the eye area, because it's a moisturizing concealer, which I feel like, again, as all these fine lines are starting to show up a little bit more, I need moisture under my eyes. It's amazing how dry they get, and I notice it more at the end of the day, where my powder must just set in to those fine lines. It just feels really dry. I also wear glasses at work full time, so I just find that sort of on the bridge of the nose it gets really dry. Yeah, so this is great. It's got the little wand applicator, which is just my absolute favorite because it's no mess. Literally just put it in the corner, really in the you know, it's easy to apply right into the sort of eye socket there where it gets nice and dark, and then I just use a blush to blend it out. Blend it out. I use the color Light. There is quite a vast sort of range of colors there, but yeah, I'm definitely going to go back and pick up the full size of this one. I absolutely love it. It is so hydrating, it blends beautifully, it lasts all day, so yeah, I cannot recommend that one enough. Get on it. I think it's, I don't know how much it is full price. Oh, my phone. Oh, it's Adam. I'll ring him back. Anyway, the next one that I have is another Too Faced product, and it's a brow product. Now, anybody who knows me will know that steering off the Benefit brow products is like a big deal for me, because I've been using that for years and years and years and years, and I, you know, just love it. I've never found anything that's even close to it, and then I found this one. Now, it's probably still not as good as the Benefit Quickie Brow, but I still really rate this one. So this one's the Too Faced Brow Quickie. It's a brush-on waterproof brow fiber gel, and it literally, I will just pencil in my brows or use my Benefit sort of, what's the Benefit, I can't remember which one it is, the one with the little brush anyway, just to sort of give some definition to the brows. And then I just use this little applicator thing here, little brush, just to brush through. It thickens them, it makes it look a little bit more natural rather than painted on. On days where I just don't really, well, I want to go makeup free, which is never makeup free, but you know, minimal makeup, I'll just slap on some tinted moisturizer and then throw this through the brows, and I'm sort of set to go. So this was great. I think it's about $30, which I think for a brow product's really good. High-end brow product. Too Faced kind of always do fail-proof makeup. I haven't found a product of theirs yet that I don't like. So yeah, it was really good. My only probably criticism of it is that the brush for my brows, because I've got overplucked 90s brows and they won't come back, is that the brush is probably slightly too big. I just feel like if the brush was just a little bit smaller, you could just brush through the finer parts a little bit better without getting the product on your face. But you know, that's it. I've probably made that sound worse than it is. I don't end up with product on my face. I just have to be a bit more careful, and I quite like to just slap stuff on my face and leave it at that. So yeah, so that's definitely worth picking up. Brow Quickie by Too Faced, obviously at Mecca. Now, last three products, just going to quickly jump onto the hair stuff. I actually noticed my hair's like got flutter in the like 17 minutes that this video has been going on. Weird. So first things first, dry shampoo. So I love dry shampoo. It is the miracle maker of the noughties. I love you, whoever made that up. But anyway, for the lazy chick who only washes her hair once, twice a week, this is your lifesaver. Now, my other great love in life is Soap and Glory. Everything that they've ever brought out, I absolutely love. It is the smells, the fragrances, everything. It's just so good. So their absolute signature product is their I can't remember what it's called, but it's a body butter, and it's got their signature fragrance in it, and it was the #1 selling thing in the UK, and it is just divine, that smell. I just never get sick of it. And then they went and brought out dry shampoo in the same freaking fragrance, and I love it. This is so good. So I went to, this is where I just went, wow, I love it. I love it. I went to, I think it was Groove in the Moo, and then the next day, like which believe was so many smokers at that event, it was ridiculous. It was like when we used to go out when we were younger and they were still allowed to smoke in bars, and you'd come home and you would smell like a freaking chimney, and yeah, it was pretty bad. So I came home, but the next day I had something on early and didn't have time to wash my hair. No, I didn't, I lie. I went straight into the shower, but I didn't want to wash my hair at, you know, midnight. Because that's so late, at midnight. So I just had a shower and then absolutely drowned my hair in this, what is it called? The Rush Hour Sensational Dry Shampoo. And it was magic. I felt so clean. Like I literally just sprayed it through all the hair, brushed it through, plaited it, and it looked and smelled amazing. It was like I'd literally just gone and shampooed my hair with like my most favorite shampoo ever, but it was in a can. I think this is $12, or it's not expensive at all. What might even be less, $7, I don't know. Either way, it's so nice. It's not super powdery, so if you've got darker hair, you can definitely get away with this. Just make sure you really massage it in or brush it through your hair. But it's a big can. It really revives and brightens your hair, so it doesn't leave it looking like it's dull. Full, you know, some of them I find can just make the color look dull, but this brightens it up and just really restores like that brand first day clean hair. So yeah, definitely recommend that. Even if you just go into the shop and smell it. Oh, I love it so much. I love it. I'm gonna spray some in it now. Yes, I feel so clean. Oh my goodness, it just, oh, I love it. It actually makes me happy. Anyway, I'm just gonna marry it. The next one is the Batiste. So Batiste is the brand that kind of does the first brand that I knew of that did dry shampoo. So I think Batiste brand, their dry shampoo is kind of their signature product. I actually thought, if I'm honest, that I was picking up a travel size of their dry shampoo, but didn't realize until I got home that it was a hairspray, and I was like, okay, I'm not a huge hairspray lover. I don't like the crunchy feel and I don't like the weighty feel that it will give to my hair because I've got fine hair. So I do find those products can weigh it down. This is, though, called the Hold Me Hairspray with Keratin and Inca Oil. Okay, which is a 24-hour invisible hold. So when I saw it was invisible hold, I thought, okay, so they could be onto something here for me and my hair. So I gave it a go, and this is really nice. It kind of almost feels like it's a texture spray in that it gives your hair nice body and stuff, but when I put these like loose beachy waves in, it really does hold it, but it doesn't feel crunchy. It smells nice, and it just gives a little bit more definition to the curls as well. So I'm actually super stoked I ended up with a travel size, because I can throw that in my little bag as well and just use it to sort of tart my hair up during the day or just freshen it up a little bit. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this hairspray. Again, not something that I would have gone looking for in this range because I wasn't actually aware that they did more than kind of the texture sprays and the dry shampoo. So definitely worth picking that up. Again, around the $5 to $10. I think the full size is 10, the small one was about 5, so can't really go wrong. And last but not least is another little travel size of hair stuff that I got from Mecca, and it's the Bumble and Bumble Thickening Spray. So it's a pre-styler. It preps hair for lush blow dries and it's for all hair types. So again, I picked it up in the small travel size because I wasn't sure how my hair was going to react to it, and I really like this. I went through a stage a long time ago where I used to use a lot of thickening sprays, more just sitting at the roots, because I find my hair gets kind of really flat around this section. So what I do when it's wet, I only tend to use it when it's in wet hair, is I'll spray a lot of it in the roots there and then just spritz a little bit on the ends. And then when I'm blow drying my hair, I really sort of bring the brush up and try and blow dry my hair in like an upwards motion, and it just tends to give it a little bit more body and stops it being so flat. The thing I like about the thickening sprays, it's not gluey feeling, it's not sticky, it's not crunchy, and it's funny because I just sort of spritzed this in the first day that I got it, and then weirdly forgot that I'd sprayed it in there, and when I was blow drying it, I was like, whoa, my hair is giant, like what's going on? And I was thinking, it was actually weirding me out, and then I was like, oh, I used the thickening spray. It's great. It just kind of doesn't double the volume of my hair, but it just makes it feel thicker, which is great because it's a thickening spray. So again, this is around the $20 mark in the travel size. The price does go up a fair bit for the full size, but again, I need a few spritzes. This kind of thing's probably going to last me 6 months, so it's a good buy. I'm kind of happy about these because we're heading overseas in October or very end of September, and I'm kind of happy I've got starting to sort of collect these more travel size things because it's going to be perfect for going overseas. Yeah, so this will definitely be making the cut. So that is that. So that brings us to the end of my May edition of the It Rach recommendations. Hope you really liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you don't mind, and feel free to leave a comment or let me know what kind of things you might want me to try, or things that you need recommendations for, because I'm always on the lookout for trying new products, and if I've got you guys to spur me on, well, I feel less guilty about spending the dough. So thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.